Ah, yes. Woo! For like all three of our adoring fans, this is Chris Whaley and Donovan Stapp, and we're actually shooting the first ever video blog of We Smoke ...
We smoke it.
Or We Smoke It ...
There we go. Yeah.
Whatever Donovan says goes. So we're golden.
Right. Yeah.
And somebody's got to be the captain. I just follow.
There we go.
So we started up this kind of new idea of a video blog because obviously no one really in the industry does it ever.
Nobody.
Right. So
I've not seen one.
no, not at all. So we wanted to do something that's a little different from everyone else. A video blog. Now we're kind of low budget. Oh, we're definitely cutting edge, but we're still very low budget. Low production cost.
We don't have a budget.
Yeah, as in like we're broke.
Yeah.
So, hey, this is going to work out really, really well. But what kind of the premise of the show? We're going to be smoking cigars on a weekly basis, and the first show we wanted Donovan and I to come on and kind of give the heads up, give the deets, so to speak, as to what we're going to be doing with the show.
What's a deet?
Well, you know, a deet is deet, like a dot, but it's deet.
So we're getting dots.
Yeah, sure, those two.
Oh, yeah.
So, details. So,
Oh.
yes.
Is that what the kids are saying now?
Sure, it's great on campus, I guess. I was there 18 years ago. So, but we wanted to do something kind of fun for the local B&M, which is a brick and mortar shop, for those out in TV land that don't know. We wanted to do something kind of cool and something fun where we involve everybody at our local shop, which happens to be Silo Cigars. Excuse me, up here it says the Silo Cigars.
Not just any Silo cigar.
Not just any.
The
Silo Cigars. So we wanted to involve everyone that comes down and just give local Joe the opportunity to come on and talk about the cigar, get to hang out and do some things. Now, yes, it's just Donovan and I this time. We're going to be involving at least 2 others with just about every episode that we record moving forward. But we've also got a couple things that Donovan has been working on because he's got some of the biggest names in the industry, from what he tells me,
I do.
on board for coming on to We Smoke It ...
That's right.
Tell him a little bit about it.
I do.
brother.
I have them all on board. I've got Matt Booth. I've got Pete Johnson.
Yes.
I've got Pepin.
Oh,
I got
lovely.
his name for a second.
Yeah, you know, only one of the biggest names in the
You know.
industry. Our local shop happens to be a, you know,
We'll go
a
over,
my father's
over
shop.
credentials in a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Qualified. Who did I say? Oh yeah,
You got
John
it, I love
Huber.
it. John Huber, lovely.
Yeah, I mean I've got them all. They're all lined up on my phone. When we say on board, we mean the board on my phone. I've got them written down on a list. They don't know it yet. So what we're going to try and do
Oh,
is we're putting the invitation out there right now. You're on my list. So anytime you're available, you just let me know. Or Chris know. You got the Instagram and the Twitter and the Facebooks and all those things. Just send us a message. Be more than happy to have you by, or video chat, or something. But you're on board, or on the list.
but they don't know it yet.
Not yet.
Okay, perfect.
But I have all the faith in the world.
That everybody's going to come
Everybody, every Major Cigar
through.
rep.
Week to week is going to be a blast.
It's a surprise for everybody.
Oh, I love it already. I'm loving this. This is great. So this week what we decided to do, since we're local Tennessee boys, out of Knoxville, Tennessee, is smoke John Huber and Crowned Head's newest cigar, the Tennessee Waltz, which I just lit with the new Zycar Pink Susan Coleman Foundation lighter. Maybe, I don't know.
It's
We're
not.
low budget.
Surprise!
It doesn't matter. Surprise! Congratulations, Zycar. You've got a new supporter, which happens to be available at Silo Cigars. Who would have thought, right? So it's down here. It's available. Rumor has it retails for about $119.95. Lighter and cutter.
That's a bargain.
Oh, you better believe
Twice
it.
the price.
And you're saving the tatas.
Save them.
How can you go wrong with that?
Every one of them.
So this week we're reviewing the brand new release from Crowned Heads, which Not that we're supporters of certain things or, you know, above cheap kind of props. But, you know, we happen to have smoked 1 or 2 Crowned Heads products, so very familiar with John and some of the stuff that they've been doing.
This is actually number 2 for me.
Number 2.
Yeah.
That is the second Tennessee Waltz that you have smoked.
Crowned Heads.
Second Crowned Heads that you have smoked.
Tons of experience.
I love it. I love it. Well, speaking of background, you should probably know a little bit about where we're coming from. I happen to have been in the industry for 14 years. I started off in local small-time cigar shops and have had a blast. Was involved in Louisville, Kentucky. Then down in Knoxville, I've been in 3 different shops in the area. Now manage Silo Cigars. So have a great time, and have been at this for a little bit, and just love tobacco. And Donovan, well, Donovan, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a banker. There's my credentials. That's about it.
And if you can't trust your banker,
who can you trust?
Exactly.
That's what I always say.
Exactly. Which every banker has a great palate.
Great palate. That's a known fact.
Oh, of course.
I saw it in Science
Lick their
Magazine.
fingers before they play
Taste
with
the money.
Yes.
You gotta have a good palate for money.
I love it.
That's true. Now I worked here at Silo, total about 3 years.
Work being a relative term.
I was here at Silo and got paid for it.
Yeah.
Total about 3 years. From the inception, about 3 months after the inception, I started here. Was here for a couple of years, then left, then came back for about a year. So I know a couple people in the business.
Yeah, just for later. I know.
So,
Excellent.
yeah, is that it?
Excellent, excellent. Well, now to go with the cigar. The cigar, the Tennessee Waltz, like I said, it's a Tennessee only release.
Yep.
It's going to be a full line production. Well, I say full line. They're releasing it in one size, but it's going to be full production, so it's going to be available. But it's available only to Tennessee retailers. So if you want it, there again, you can go online to silocigars.com and locate said cigar. Now, again, what we're doing is we're smoking it, and we've got a very simplistic rating system that we're going through.
Yeah, we're not going to do a 7 to 10 or 1 to 10 or whatever
Right.
the 10 scale is. We're not going to do any of that on the flavor and the construction. Now we're going to mention some of those things about whether it's good or bad.
Well,
or
of course.
Built good or built bad.
Yeah,
or it's falling
deets.
apart. All the deets. We're
Right.
going to do all kinds of deet all over the place with the cigars. So we're going to go over all those things, but our grading scale is going to be 2. 2 choices.
1 and 2.
That's where the name of the vlog.
Right.
It's
We
the
smoke
name
it.
of the vlog.
Vlog.
Yeah, video vlog.
Oh, okay.
It's what I think the kids are saying. But
Perfect.
so we're gonna do either we smoke it, and if we like it, it's gonna be we smoke it, and you should too.
Right.
Or if we don't like it, it's gonna be we smoke it,
so you don't have to.
so you don't have to.
We're taking the spear to the chest for you.
Every other week.
Jihad on the taste buds. We're doing it just because we care.
That's right.
And we're not going to hold back. Because why? Because no one sponsors us.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. So if we like it, we truly do like it. Because nobody's paying us. Now, if you would like to pay us, we do have a set standard.
Yeah.
You know, silver, gold, platinum. Different levels of membership that you can't join.
We don't quite know what that's gonna consist of yet.
Right, but it's
But
going
we
to be a
have
lot
it.
of money.
Yeah.
So, because we are looking to get rich off this.
Mhm.
It's going to be perfect.
This is my get rich quick scheme.
Exactly.
I don't
So-
put in the bank forever.
Oh, no. I mean, doesn't want to have to rob it.
Yeah.
Just wants to work there for a little while.
Too much liability and all that stuff.
Yes. Now, as far as this cigar goes.
Yes. It's a good cigar.
Now,
spoiled
don't
the
tip
ending.
your
I'm sorry.
hat.
I'm sorry.
Don't tip your. I'm not saying anything. So, the Tennessee Waltz. There's a big story behind it. But as you can see, Connecticut Broadleaf Maduro, Nicaraguan filler and binder. The great thing about this Connecticut Broadleaf Maduro, what gives it that kind of rich, beautiful, dark look to the wrapper is the fact that it's grown obviously in Tennessee, hence the name Tennessee Waltz. So you've got that Tennessee red mud clay that just brings out all that magical beauty in that cigar. I mean, look at that. That screams Tennessee.
Hold on. Hey, sit down. Okay, you're kind of wrong.
Kind
So,
of right.
what part of Tennessee is that growing?
South.
South.
Yes.
Kind of. So they're out of Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's growing in
Out of
Nashville.
Nashville. About 2,791 miles south of Nashville. So you're kind of right. It's in the Nicaraguan part of Tennessee.
I'm not familiar with that area of
It's
Nashville.
way far south, across an ocean and some stuff. You can go around Mexico if you want to get there. Yeah.
By
part of
Saudi Daisy.
Saudi Daisy.
Saudi Daisy, Nicaragua.
So just south of Saudi Daisy,
Yes.
in a small place called
Nicaragua.
Esteli, Nicaragua.
Esteli, Nicaragua.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yes. That's where the name comes from.
Well, why would they name something the Tennessee Waltz?
Because we're in Tennessee.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
The actual background story on the cigar was that John Huber said that his grandparents, he remembered one of the songs that he remembered playing and they would dance to it was the Tennessee Waltz. So it's a song that's near and dear to his heart. They wanted to kind of recreate that same feel in the cigar, like they did with so many. Ford Kicks, Headley Grange, J.D. Howard. They've got a lot of fun things on the horizon, and they're doing some really great things with their products now as well.
I've actually had more than 2. Sorry. I lied.
3.
Of Calavera.
A couple more than 3.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're good. All their stuff is good. Lock Arab and Calavera.
So Donovan the banker has had at least 4 Crown Head
What
cigars.
more do you need to know? Really? We could just pack up now.
Perfect. Now, the the great thing about the cigar, being that it's Connecticut broadleaf with the Nicaraguan filler and binder, it's going to have that kind of dark chocolatey, coffee-ish taste to it with just really just over the top, rich, sweet flavor that is really it's a solid cigar from John and the guys at Crown Heads. And again, now that they've teamed up with Jaime Garcia, this has got his name written all over the blend. Very My Father Field-esque.
Anything he touches
Turns to gold.
is pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Exactly. So, as we're smoking through the cigar, Donovan, what would you say about this particular Tennessee Waltz?
I mean, it's good. Like I said, it's got the chocolatiness to it, but it's a full-bodied cigar. I mean, it's got a little bit of pepper on the back end.
Guacamole.
Got a little bit of old shoe leather.
I love Old Shoe.
Love old shoe.
So does my dog.
Yeah. And it's got a little bit of tobacco flavor.
I love
A little
tobacco.
bit of a burnt fire flavor. Could be
You're
the
getting
end.
a lot of stuff out
A
of
lot
this
of
cigar.
stuff. Yeah, it's good. So, do you want a verdict?
I would love your verdict.
My verdict is, we smoke it, obviously, and you should too. This thing's freaking awesome.
Well, having obviously smoked more of that cigar already than the guys at Cigar Aficionado, I would have to
Cheers.
say that even this low into the cigar, we smoke it, and you should too. And look for us. We'll be online. We'll be blogging this sucker out.
Hopefully.
Get ready for it on YouTube. Get ready for it on Twitter. Get ready for it on the
The
Facebook.
Facebooks. Not just one Facebook.
All of them.
All the Facebooks.
And
MySpace?
MySpace is coming back. Thank you, Justin
We're starting
Timberlake.
it right here.
So
MySpace.
bringing back MySpace just for We Smoke It. ... This week, you should too. Thank you all. We're out.
All right.